All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. We got NFL week. What are we going into week
7
7?
going into week 8.
All right, cool. Yeah,
No,
week
no, no. I'm sorry.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's week 7 recap and week 8 predictions. Yeah, that's correct. We right. Okay, here we go. Got that situated. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah. So I mean, recapping week 7, the Bengals, the icy hot bowl, battle of the old men. Joe Flacco looked pretty good. I mean, he threw it to Jamar
Uh
Chase every play, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah, that's about as simple as it gets.
The Jaguars are still a pot. They're terrible. Poverty franchise. They are absolutely garbage. They could just keep them in London.
You
The
think it had
Raiders,
something to do with the
man,
jet lag?
they suck. They've been in London the whole time. They've played all 3 games outside of the United States, I think.
Uh
I know they
might
played
be
in London twice.
you might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. They still
Regardless.
suck. No, I don't think it's the jet lag. I think they just suck. The Raiders, they suck. Ship them off to Ireland. The Dolphins can go to Berlin or wherever else they play. If you get blown out by the Cleveland Browns by 30 points, you deserve to be in Shanghai for the whatever you want to call them. The Jets,
Guinea
they could
pigs.
go to Paris.
Oh,
They
that I
suck.
don't even. It just sucks because they gave Justin Fields a bone, and he essentially can't do anything with
Is
it.
it the Jets though? Because
I
you
don't
just
know. I
had
mean,
a
they
Hall of
look.
Fame Mount Rushmore quarterback and still sucked.
I don't know. I mean, because week 1 was promising. They look really good, and then ever since then, it's just been buns. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the play calling, if they're not utilizing him like he should be. I don't know.
I don't know either. Um, the Eagles Vikings game was pretty good. The Eagles are still struggling. Their defense is pretty pretty bad.
I tell you who wasn't struggling. Jalen Hurts. He was letting that boy. He was letting that thing rip. He
Yeah, AJ Brown came out and said that they're using me, but he about to ask for a trade.
I'm telling you, man, he's not gonna ask for a trade. That's too good of a
I wouldn't
team
be shocked.
to
Yeah,
be
you
that
want to go?
selfish
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
what I would tell him. All right, we'll trade you, but you got to go to the Jets.
Yeah, I would send him somewhere that even anywhere near contention.
Yeah, I don't know. JJ McCarthy, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't think they're sold on him.
Don't seem like it.
I don't know. They said he's been hurt, but man, the Commanders, Jaden Daniels is hurt again. Um, the Falcons, I don't know. They're the most up and down team I've ever seen. Either they're going to get blown out or they're blowing you out. It just doesn't make any sense.
I told you that success that they have basically rides on the back of Bijan Robinson.
They either look really good or they are terrible. Your Patriots beat the brakes off of the poor Tennessee Titans.
That game was close for a little bit going into halftime, and then after halftime, the Titans just fell apart.
The game that was probably the craziest thing I've ever seen, the Broncos coming back from, they were down what? I don't even know how many they were down.
They were down, I think about 18 points. Yeah, 26-8. They were down, and the Giants imploded.
They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
That's insane.
33 points. I'm firing everybody. The Bucks came back down to earth. Baker Mayfield looked like trash. Mike Evans is out for the season. Will be his first season. He's never got 1,000 yards.
That sucks.
A lot of people said he's going to retire. Everybody's saying he's retire. You can retire now. You're not going to break the record now, which I don't know if he was ever shooting for that, but it's a wrap now.
Yeah.
And then the Texans are another team that I don't know what they got going on. Nico Collins is hurt again. So their whole team just kind of sucks. But let's recap and then we'll talk. Let's recap. So we're going to go into week 8. Vikings Chargers tonight. Who you got?
I'm gonna roll with Jay Herbo. I know he hasn't looked great, but I think the Vikings bounce back game.
I don't think so. I think the Vikings are the better team all around. I mean, aside from the quarterback, but I'm gonna roll Vikings. Jets, Bengals. The Bengals better beat the brakes off these. Better beat the brakes off the Jets.
See, this is getting towards the point where you don't want to be that team that loses to the Jets who haven't won a game.
Yep.
But I'm
Bears, Ravens. They said Lamar's still out, so
taking the Jets to upset the Bengals, by the way, just because you're a Bengals fan.
absolutely not. They're garbage. They'd probably fire Zach Taylor if they get beat by the Jets.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Baltimore still without Lamar. I mean, if they lose, which they're probably going to because they're trash.
They might as well just tank it out if they lose.
Yeah, I ain't even no need to bring Lamar back. Just put him on IR, whatever. Tell Derrick Henry to fake an injury, put him on IR.
Yeah, Lamar's not playing, so I'm not picking the Ravens.
Again, the Falcons cannot lose to Miami. Miami's trash. They're terrible. I don't know if they're rolling Tua. I have no idea. I think Mike McDaniel said they were going to roll Tua. So, I mean, you have to. You gave him $200+ million. So he's got to play.
Yeah, ain't stick him on the bench.
The Bills and the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to win. They're playing pretty good
I think
football.
Bryce.
I don't know if they can.
I don't know if Bryce is playing.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. He's out. He's not playing. I'm looking at it. Yeah, never mind. The Bills are probably going to beat them by 40. That's right. He's out with a concussion or ankle
His
or
ankle.
something.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
His ankle.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills dropped this game, but I'm gonna pick the Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lost.
No, the Bills have lost, I think, 2 in a row. Maybe
they had a bye week.
So they'll probably kill the Panthers, especially if they don't have Bryce, because who's their backup? Andy Dalton? So, no, I think the Bills will probably crush them. 49ers and Texans. Again, the Texans kind of suck. I don't know what they got going on, but I'm going to roll 49ers. I mean, Mac Jones is playing pretty good.
49ers.
Get this man a starting job somewhere. So, will the Giants beat Philly?
No. I don't think so.
They blew them out 2 weeks ago.
I don't think it'll be the same game.
They blew them out 2 weeks ago. Probably not. I mean, they're bringing back 97-year-old. What's his name? Line just went blank. The linebacker, what's his name?
Brandon Graham.
Brandon Graham. He looked rough. He definitely out of shape. He had a big old belly. He looked pretty out of shape. I don't know if they just brought him back for that veteran presence or what, but I'm gonna pick the Eagles. Like you said, they're a way better team. I think they just caught something with Jackson Dart that Jalen Hurts played pretty terrible. So, but hey, shout out to the Giants because I mean they look pretty decent.
Yeah, they should have been winners of 3 in a row, but they imploded against the Broncos.
Yeah, Jackson Dart looked like Jackson Dart. Yeah, he was turning the ball over, and the Patriots play the Browns. The Browns are probably going to win by 14.
Come on, man, let's be for real.
Patriots, they're probably going to beat the Browns like 35 to. You don't really see too many high scores. I'm going to say because the Browns do got a good defense. I'm going to say 28 to 10.
Yeah,
Um, let's see who else is playing. Cowboys and Broncos might be a pretty good game.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll with Denver.
As much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Their offense has been clicking something good.
Broncos got a good defense though.
They do, but this is basically one of those offensive versus defensive games. I don't think the Broncos have a ton of offense like that.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys don't have a really.
Packers versus the Steelers. Yeah, I mean the Cowboys. I mean, CeeDee Lamb came back and he was kind of cooking.
Yeah, they defense do give up points too, so it could be a shootout.
Yeah, their defense sucks. Packers versus Steelers. That should be a pretty good game. Aaron Rodgers playing against Green
Yeah.
Bay. Is this the first time he's played against them? Did he play against them when he played for the Jets? Or no?
I think so.
I can't remember. But anyway, either way, still, I think Pittsburgh will win that game.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then, well, the Commanders and the Chiefs, but Jaden Daniels isn't playing. Marcus Mariota is.
I'm still gonna take the Commanders in that game because Marcus Mariota has played pretty good when he's had to come in and play starter.
You say that when Jaden Daniels got hurt, the first play Marcus Mariota picked six.
Hey man, it happens. It happens to the best of them.
But yes, I mean you don't really have to change your offense around. I mean they're the same style of quarterback; they do the same thing. So not really a whole lot play calling that you have to change. But I mean the Chiefs have been clicking ever since. I mean they've looked pretty good. They were what 0-3, right? Were they 0-3 or 0-2?
I think they were 0.
So they were 0. So they were
Okay.
0-2. And then they lost. Yeah, so yeah. They've had 2 back-to-back blowouts. So they've somewhat figured it out. And then for Thursday night's game is the Ravens and the Dolphins. So that game will probably be terrible. So, all right. So now that that's out of the way, what what team are you hitting the panic button on? Like it's time to nuke them.
I mean, obviously there's some clear ones. The Jets for sure. I think your experiment with Justin Fields just didn't work out. Probably the Cardinals, because you're still seeing the same thing year in and year out. They just, for some reason, on paper, they should be pretty talented, but they're not winning games.
Yeah, I mean Kyler's been out back to back weeks, or he's been out a couple weeks. Miami, obviously, it's a dumpster fire there. They're down so bad that I don't even know. They probably won't win a game. And the biggest shocker to me is the Raiders. I kind of thought that they were going to be somewhat
Yeah,
decent.
I was giving them high praise.
Gino looked. Yeah, you picked them to win the
I
division.
did. Kind of mad I did that now.
They only won
They
one
let me
game.
down.
But again, I mean, Gino looked pretty good for Seattle, so I don't know what's going on there. I mean, he sucks. But the grass ain't always greener on the other side. I think the Vikings are kind of seeing that with their quarterback roller coaster that they got. I think they should have kept Sam Darnold. Dog, they lost, 2-3 games last year with him?
They didn't want to pay him.
I bet they regret that now because him and Jackson Smith are cooking in Seattle.
Oh yeah,
Jackson Smith gonna win Triple Crown if he keeps it up. He's already at 1,000 yards. He might break the receiving record if they keep it up.
yeah, he's been on a tear.
To be honest with you though, he finally has a quarterback that's a gunslinger that can get him the
Wide
ball.
receiver, you.
I don't know about that, but who else? Jacksonville. I mean, how many excuses do you have to give to Trevor Lawrence? I mean, it's year 5, then still same thing, same results. They just can't win games, and a lot of that is it on him? Not necessarily, but he is the quarterback.
Well, he gets excuses by default because he is with a new coach again this year.
Well, maybe it's time for a new quarterback. You can only fire your coach so many times.
Hey, you preaching to the choir.
So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's clear what you do with Travis because he was cooking. The two-way stuff was cute, but now you know. He needs to be playing offense. Get him the ball. So, the trade deadline's coming up. You're probably fixing it next week. We will probably see a bunch of trades. Isn't it the 4th? Isn't that when the deadline ends?
Yeah, so we probably won't see all the trades until
You'll probably see some next week
a little bit.
because I think we're getting midway. Yeah, we're halfway through the season.
Yeah,
So
majority of those
are
going to come like right before the deadline because people like to make all the moves either the day before or the day of, right before the deadline time, just to kind of put pressure on people.
What do you think? Who do you think is going to be the biggest trade?
I don't know.
You think we're going to see anything
I don't
crazy?
think we'll see anything crazy. I think we already saw that with Micah Parsons. That's probably our craziest trade of the year.
I think if you're the Bengals, I think you move off of Trey Hendrickson.
Possibly Alvin Kamara.
He already said he would retire before he got traded.
He got to say that though.
He said he will sip on pina coladas before he goes anywhere else.
He got to say that though. That's for the media.
He really might do it. He could have. He's dog. They've been trashed since Drew Brees left. They've been garbage.
Yeah.
He could have left years ago, but he didn't. So I think he'll be loyal. I don't know. I think the biggest trade, I wouldn't be shocked. I would be super shocked. Let me not say that. If they traded Brock Purdy,
Mm, I doubt it.
I really wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I doubt it, but you know, but yeah, that's basically all I got. I don't want to ramble too much. That's all I got.
Yeah. I mean that's pretty much it for me too. Uh, I think that'll do it for this one. Um, yeah, we're kind of getting to that point in the NFL where the good teams are kind of, you know who they are. You can kind of,
Yeah, you're starting to see the separations
yeah,
now.
and you still got some teams that are in the middle of the pack who can still make a run. So we'll see if they're able to do that or not. Um, but yeah, that'll do it for this one, and we'll see you on the next episode.